All righty. Yes, we are live, man. It is your host, Kenyon Long, and we are back. This is the Kenyon Comedy Show. Yes, man. Happy to be here. We are live on Twitch right now at Kenyon Long, Periscope, Comedy Kenyon, YouTube, Kenyon Long. If you're over 50 years old, we on Facebook. All right, at Kenyon Comedy. And I'm excited. I am very excited about my guest. All right. Now, also, shouts out to you for number one, sharing this with a friend. And if you're watching this on the replay, double shouts out to you. And of course, we are recording the audio experience on for the internet podcast. That's right. The Internet People Podcast audio experience. So you can check that once that becomes available as well, man. I got my guy Steveskits here, man. He's a comedy content creator like myself, lover of anime, and an avid gamer like myself, man. I mean, is he my son? Is he my son? I'm gonna bring it on. But look, guys, we've been talking about these three topics there, these three main topics, right? Gaming, anime, comedy. So I want you guys to make sure you comment on the show right now, chat with us right now, tap in to your boy. Okay, tap in right now. Steven is in the building.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's good, man? Straight out of New York.
Yep.
I'm gonna make you feel good. Let me throw the X up. You know what I'm saying? BX. You know what I'm saying? Every time I went to the Bronx, you know what I mean? At night, I used to hear and I'm like, okay, all right.
Always.
Oh man, Steveskits, man. Look, man, first of all, I will like to say that I am a huge fan of yours, man. Love the content that you drop on YouTube and Instagram. Folks, I'm gonna make sure you guys follow him. You know, I'm gonna drop it, Steveskits, all around, man. How long you been doing the comedy skits, man?
On Instagram, it's been about a year now. For YouTube, I started doing it in 2018 in the summertime. Then I after 2 months, I was like, I'm done with this. I only got 100 subs. I'm out of here. Forget this. This is over. Right. But then I came back to it now in April, like a month and a half ago, and I just started going strong again.
Wow. Yeah, man. At YouTube, man, I don't know, man. I'll tell you this, man. It's easier to get into a gang than it is to be successful on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
bruh, it is hard to be successful on YouTube, man. So I'm gonna get into it. But look, guys, you guys see at the bottom there on IG at Steveskits _ and YouTube at Steveskits at Steve Skits. So yo, man, look, I'm hitting you from the hip right now. Okay, I'm gonna go straight up, man. And I'll probably add this in later. So I see that you're an avid gamer. We're gonna talk about one of my favorite loves. If I'm not working on comedy, you know, editing videos, I'm usually just playing Call of Duty, man.
Yes.
So do you play Call of Duty?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, cool. And I just know that from the last video. You guys to check that out. His latest video on YouTube. Now, as you notice right now, we're talking about certain things that's happening. A lot of tech companies have stood up for black people right now. And basically, when I logged into Call of Duty, I guess it was Saturday maybe, I noticed the Black Lives Matter. I was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Activision coming up, yeah, man.
Yeah. So Activision dropped that, and then yesterday I didn't even read until yesterday, but I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. So as soon as you log into Call of Duty, I'll show you guys a picture of it. But yeah, you see that they have the Black Lives Matter. Activision is standing with black people. But also when you read it, they also say that they are kicking off racist gamers. Now, let me just zoom in on the camera here. As a veteran gamer, as myself, and from all the way back, but definitely these multiplayers, I would say Halo 1. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Have you encountered racist gamers?
Man, on Xbox before there was like parties, you were just in like game chat all the time. And Halo 2, Halo 3, it was bad, man. It was bad. You got called everything in the world. I was young and I was like, I don't even know what that word is. But
Right.
I'm being called
Right.
something random. It was bad, man. It
Right.
was now it's different because you're using the parties now with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
But before you were in game chat all the time, it was bad.
Yeah, yeah. It was definitely bad. I mean, little kids from even from different countries, like somebody from
Mm-hmm.
Germany calling you the N word. You know what I mean? You're just like, what?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it was
Mm-hmm.
definitely bad. I was definitely excited once they, years ago, once they came with the mute feature, right? When you can mute
Oh.
somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then also then you can just, of course, report gamers.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, that's good. Shouts out to Activision for doing that, as well as NBA 2K. I saw that. I think the
Mm-hmm.
game maybe he worked with Ronnie 2K. They dropped the Black Lives Matter T-shirts in my player.
Yeah, I saw
And
it. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, they basically had like a march in the game, and it was pretty cool. I saw the video.
I
It,
didn't know
it
that
was it was
either. I
cool.
saw that on the game's
Yeah,
Instagram
yeah,
today. Like Ronnie,
yeah,
they had shut down. I don't play my play. I play my team. So
mm-hmm.
I saw he shut it down from like 1 to 3 one time, and like they was really like protesting in the game.
Yep, yep.
Wow.
And I think that's amazing. For somebody, let's say somebody can't go outside and protest, that they can do it on their video game, and that's amazing that they can do that.
Yeah, never when I was playing Pac-Man on my Atari 2600 that I would see protesting in a video game. We got a question. What game is this? We talking about NBA 2K, 8 Eyes podcast. Shouts out to 8 Eyes. NBA 2K had a NBA 2K20 had a
Mm-hmm.
protest. You can go to the game's Instagram right now. He still has the video up on LA Confidential. Uh, NBA 2K. So he has that up, man. So shouts out to 8 Eyes podcast. So yeah, they had a protest in NBA 2K. But I gotta give you the smoke, man. You play Call of Duty. What's your kill death ratio right now?
For this Call of Duty, it is trash. I'm be honest.
I, like, I like when you preface it for this Call of
For
Duty.
this Call of Duty, the other I don't know what it is. For some reason, I just prefer the Black Ops series
Ooh.
more. I don't know why, and I'm just better at it for some reason. But this series, I'm okay at. I'm decent, but like in Black Ops, I was like that was my game. My KD was very good in Black Ops. Like that was
Right.
my thing.
Right.
Honestly, like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, you just gotta lab some more. You gotta lab some more. Um, I didn't like it. I don't know. Everybody always complains about Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, of course.
everybody. Black Ops 1 was sweet. Definitely 8 Eyes. Black Ops 1, definitely. We don't talk about Ghost, though. We don't talk about Ghost. Okay? We don't mention Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts, we don't mention it.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean, are you more of a, I don't want to say the bad word here. We may have children watching on Twitch right now. I don't know if you're a camper or not.
Oh,
are you a rusher? Me, I'm a rusher. You know what I mean? I like to rush a little bit.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I go in. I said, if I'm dying, but I'm going out. I'm taking a few bodies with me. That's it. I'm not camping. I can't camp. I'm not patient enough to do it. That's what it is. I have no patience.
Right. Yes. Yeah, I definitely can't camp. Me and my brother, I've been playing with my brother forever, my older brother, and yeah, we're definitely not campers. I've just now got decent with the sniper AX50.
Okay.
Just got decent with the sniper. I'll send you a video later. You know what I'm saying? It was almost a no scope, man. It was always a no scope. But I mean, it's a good. I mean, I like what Activision's doing, man. And it's gonna be dope, man. So a lot of people have the main question right now. Shouts out, everybody. Make sure you comment, yo. Shouts out to 8 Eyes, man. Yeah, he's 8 Eyes. Apparently, he likes to camp. Maybe he likes to camp. A lot of people want to know, man. This is a big question on TikTok as well. A lot of big videos. Please make sure you follow Steven on TikTok as well, man. if you have a girlfriend or a wife, doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm married. Should your wife or girlfriend, buy you that PlayStation 5? Should you do it? Should your girl do it? Should she drop the money on the PlayStation 5? You know what I mean?
If she drops the money on the PS5, she's probably not gonna see them for a while. Just so they're aware of that. All these games coming out, man. They got what? Last of Us 2 coming out. Oh, they're not going. You're gonna be gone for a while. They're gonna be missing in action for at least a good 3-4 months, probably. Honestly.
Hey, I had a friend who I used to work with. He told me that his friend played Last of Us, and I still haven't played Last of Us. I have a PlayStation. I have both. Said that his friend cried at the end of Last of Us. I said, what?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's sad.
That's what people tell me, man. That's what people tell me.
It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, that's what people tell me. So now it's like I don't know if I should play it. I don't want to cry in the game. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to cry, man. Okay, but so then which one, and it shouts out to PlayStation 2 as well. I was geared up to watch the PlayStation keynote, and the next thing you know, they stopped it because, all the tech companies and video game companies are recognizing things going on in America with black people, and that they put it off. But I want to know, and fans, you guys are watching this on the replay as well. Let me know, chime in on the replay. Which one are you copying, right? If your girl didn't get it for you, you got to choose one. Are you copying the Xbox Series X, or are you copying PlayStation 5? I know
I get so much slack because I had the PS1, 2, and 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all my friends got the Xbox 360. So I was like, I'll probably cop that too. So I got the Xbox 360,
right.
And then I was branded a traitor for years. For years. Then I got the Xbox One, and then I had the P4 as well, but I don't play it as often because I have a lot of friends on it. But I have both as well.
Right.
But I honestly, I want to buy both. I want to get both of them, honestly. I want to get both of them.
Steven got that. Hey, even in the quarantine, ladies, Steven got that money. You know what I mean? He got that shmoney. All right? He trying to get both. All right. My 8 Hours Podcast lets us know that PS5. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for dropping in, yo. PS5. I don't know, man. It's that PlayStation controller. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Saw that.
It is. It is fire, man.
Yep.
It's fire. So I'm anxious to see the the keynote, to see what PlayStation about. I still am an Xbox guy, even though I have both. Like just like you, I don't have enough friends on PlayStation. It's always me and my brother that play Call of Duty a lot. Of course. So I don't have enough friends on PlayStation. But I still have it. You gotta be ambidextrous. You gotta have both.
One thing I gotta say about Microsoft is they better not let us down with this new Halo game. They cannot let us down with this new Halo. They better not do it. I'll be very upset. I didn't love Halo 5 that much.
Yeah,
so
man.
Let me down now.
As like I say, like an OG gamer, man, I definitely was like, okay, we can kind of Bungie, we can kind of leave Halo alone now, and kind of go something different, like a different first person shooter. And I know Destiny and stuff, but I just that it wasn't hitting, man. It just wasn't hitting for me as well. I think I played it. Me and my brother played it, for about 2 months maybe, and that was it. But here's the thing that I learned from a podcast. You guys are listening to this on the Internet People Podcast. Make sure you subscribe, stream it everywhere on all platforms. System share. This is why I still gotta give. I found out about system share. I want to say at least maybe 4 years ago, on a random podcast that was about comic books. Actually, we'll get into that. And my mind was blown. I said, wait a minute, what? You can do what? What I'm paying for all the me and my brother
Mm-hmm.
would, I'm paying for all these. Oh, you gonna
Mm-hmm.
get you got Black Ops yet? You okay? Let me know when you getting it.
Uh-huh.
I I immediately went to YouTube. If you don't know right now what System Share is and you have an Xbox, I'm gonna slap you. All right, this is
Yeah, you
coin
you have to do it. You have to do it. You have to.
System
No way
Share
around it.
for those are listening and watching on a replay and you have an Xbox. If you're a parent, okay, got kids, this is gonna save you a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. Shouts out to Xbox. System Share and break it down for y'all. Basically, you get a game for free. All right. All I have to do is I log into Steven's account. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Under his name, his email, his name, and I download his games onto my Xbox. And then from
Mm-hmm.
that point on, whenever Steven downloads a game, I get the game for
Yep.
free. And it
Exactly.
works.
Exactly.
Okay.
Been
You're
doing it for
welcome.
years. Yep. Yep.
So I was blown by that, and me and my brother been doing it ever since, man. You know what I mean? So we just take turns. Doesn't matter. We've had jobs, lost jobs. I'm like, look, man.
Mm-hmm.
So who getting 2K? Who getting who turn it is? And it's also good, like even for like for his birthday, like okay, I'm gonna get you this game, but I'm
Yeah.
buying it on my end, and he gets it. You know what I mean? Like boom, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna get these
Yeah.
three
Yeah.
games, and boom.
Yep. Yeah.
So
It's really cool thing. I like it. I like game sharing.
yeah. So I mean, hey, I don't know. I'm supposed to mention that, but there you go, kids. System share today. Steven said it. Steven said it. I'm like 6'9". All right. Steven said it. Snitching on everybody.
Oh man.
All
Did you hear
right.
that 6ix9ine and like Akon locked up remix apparently? I heard like a little snippet. I was like, I don't know what's going on. It needs to stop. I don't know what's happening. It needs to stop now.
I am shocked by Akon. Akon, how do
Yeah.
you have a song that you were locked up and now you doing a song with somebody who's snitching who would snitch on you to get locked up again? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if this is like a troll or this is a real thing. I'm hoping it's just like a troll and it's gonna go away. I don't want an actual locked up remix with 6ix9ine on it. Like I don't really want that.
I
You know what I
I,
mean? Like, come on.
I really want to hear Akon's. I know, and he doesn't have to do it. You know, Akon's caked up. I'm like, what are you?
Yeah.
What is the reasoning? Like, are you just
Hmm.
trying to like use him? And like, that's the only thing
I
I
don't
can
know.
think of.
It was so funny because then I saw Tory Lanez like put a comment. He was like kind of like upset. He was laughing. He was kind of upset, saying like, "Damn, I want I want to get on that remix, not 6ix9ine." But it's funny
Right.
because Tory Lanez has his albums, the Shy tape, where
Yeah.
he like remixed a lot of R&B
Chicks.
songs.
Chicks tape.
Yeah, Taylor. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, he R&B, like he should probably. I feel like I would give it to Tory Lanez to remix, not 6ix9ine. Like you want to hear R&B, like like come on.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. He had definitely remake songs over, and I guess he had tried to
Yeah,
remake Locked Up,
mhm,
and then like Akon said no, and
yeah.
so we're just like, okay, you gonna not do it with me,
You gonna give it
real
to him
dude,
like
give it
him?
to 6ix9ine.
I don't know, man.
So I don't know.
I
Maybe
hope so.
Akon wants to just be musically relevant, even though you got money that you buy in your own country. What is it? A country or a town? What is it?
Yeah, I
Akon
don't know. I know that
City.
he's making Wakanda. That's all I know.
Akon City.
That's all I know.
He's literally making Wakanda. All right. So
That's all I know, man. Yep.
like I want to. Okay. I mean, Steven, if you had your own city, what would be in Steven City? All right. What would be in Steven City? I know a couple of Bronx
There would
things.
be a lot of anime stuff around. Just number one, we're gonna praise Naruto and Luffy.
Everyone's gonna
We're
do
gonna
a Naruto run at noon. Everyone does Naruto run.
every time. What else, man? It's gonna be a lot of comedies. There's gonna be a comedy hour every single day.
I'm
We
with
got anime
that.
everywhere, games everywhere. It's gonna be a lot of fun stuff. But I had a city. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm down. Once the quarantine is over and the planes are safe, I'm down to fly to Stevens
Yep.
City, and get it in. You know what I mean? Do some comedy, do some
Yep.
gaming. You know what I mean? And speaking of, I mean, just talking about gaming, but here's a question I have for you when it comes to gaming, and I just have a question. E League now has gone and taken over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows who FaZe Clan is.
Yeah.
Apparently, they almost as big as Wu-Tang Clan. And as and veteran gamer as myself, who went to a Halo tournament, um, we're bringing this into what Activision is doing, and of course all these tech companies are doing right now. But isn't it strange that there isn't teams of color that are
Mm-hmm.
in this? You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you just let me know, black and brown, like, how come there isn't, when you see these teams form, even 2K, right? When you
Yeah.
see these whole teams form, other than I don't know, with Call of Duty and I don't want to say like League of Legends, but it's never like a team of color. Have you
Yeah,
noticed that?
honestly, like I've always noticed that there's always like predominantly white or Asian like teams, and I'm like, oh, why? It's a very weird thing. I'm like, I don't understand why. There's people who are black and good at gaming, like play games too. I don't understand why it's a thing. There should be a whole bunch of leagues. I don't get why that's a thing, but I don't know.
Right.
I can't tell you. It's weird.
Yeah. I just kind of, I don't really understand that, and I haven't been to E3, but I've been to a couple of other video game conventions.
Hmm.
E3 is like, that was my goal when I moved to LA. Like, for my birthday, I'm in LA now. I just want to go to E3. Like, I can die if I go to E3. All right, that's it. Like, I'm just gonna spaz at the games that's not even out yet. But when I
Yep.
worked at Google with a coworker, and she was like, "Oh, I used to manage GameStop. You don't want to go to E3. You wait for like 4 hours for one game." And she just like burst my bubble.
Damn.
She's like, "You don't want to do it this long lines. It's 4 hours
Honestly,
per
it,
game."
it, it kind of reminded me of like Comic Con. That happened.
Mm.
I went to Comic Con over here in New York, and like you wait on like a line for like 2 3 hours to go to a panel, and the
Mm.
panel is probably like 20 minutes, and you get like no information, and you're like, damn, I just waited 3 hours, but it's like, damn,
For this, three
like
hours
oh damn,
for this. Oh
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Um, yeah. Did I just read to me? Maybe one day I'll start a black, gaming team. I can't recruit you, Steven, because you suck right now in this current Call of Duty. So I can't recruit you, bruh. You
I'm
know what
gonna
I
start
mean?
practicing today.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? I'll get some funding, and I'll put these gamers in the house with some Mountain Dew. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Look,
Yep,
black and
Mountain
brown
Dew, Red
people,
Bull,
black
yep.
and brown people, we play Call of Duty and we nice in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dude I randomly followed on Instagram because it was just, I don't know, it was just fire. His name, he's an older dude too, he may be my age, but his name is Lost. Dope name, first of all, Lost One. Okay, and he got a crazy setup, and
Yeah.
his sniping is insane. I mean, you don't even blink. Soon as he sees you, you're dead. Like, I was like, what? You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
those are like the best clips to watch when you're like, wait, how? Like you're saying, like, how did he do that? Wait, what? Like those are the best clips to watch. Honestly, like it's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, he's sick, man. So, shouts out to Lost One on IG. I mean, I can say I would be scared to play him. I'm just gonna shoot him from afar. I'm sorry. I'm gonna throw some grenades. I'm gonna check the grenades. I may RPG. I may noob tube him. I may have to go to noob tube.
You gonna be new
Yeah,
too?
yeah. If you gotta, I don't like to camp, and I definitely don't like the noob tube. I may have to noob tube him. But yeah, I just think that's crazy out there, gaming industry. I know you guys are doing great things right now, but yeah, definitely it should be like whole team. There's definitely a bunch of black and brown people that are nice in
Mm-hmm.
all these games. As the E League progresses, put that out there for people, man. And we'll start a team up. Holla at me, send the money to me. I can recruit the people, except for Steven. All right, everybody, comment on the show, y'all. Make sure you watching this on replay. Share this out. So let's get into a. I just want to get to as we segue from games, we're talking about anime and the content that you make.
Yes.
It reminded me of similar of what RCDC World, right? I'm able
Mm-hmm.
to say what they make. That's
Yeah.
probably how
Mm-hmm.
I think it got suggested to me on YouTube. And so why did you choose to make anime comedy skits?
actually, as you mentioned, I've always loved anime, and then when I started doing skits, like I had always watched RDC World One, and man, I gotta tell you, like that when they did that that skit where they had Mark, you know, like the main guy thing, playing
Yeah,
like all different characters. I was like,
yeah,
oh, this is amazing.
yeah.
I was like, I gotta start like this. So I started watching him, Caleb City,
Oh,
a
Caleb
lot,
City, yeah,
Long Beach
yeah,
Griffey on there,
yeah.
Long
Oh,
Beach
Long
Griffey
Beach
on there, all three
Griffey.
of them.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
bro,
whoa.
those are the guys, man.
Yeah,
Those are the
Long Beach
guys.
Griffey.
I'm like, this is amazing. Like, I want, and also RDC has a DreamCon in Texas usually every year. That kind of own like Comic Con sort of thing with DreamCon,
Yeah, yeah,
and I'm like, I saw a video. Oh, this is amazing. I would love to be here one year. Like, it was amazing. Like,
yeah.
it's cool, really cool. I like it. It's real.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. So, I'm here for the smoke, y'all. And y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know in the replay. Send, and I like to say, tell people, my viewers who's watching this, send Steven a DM right now. Yes, get your water. Get your water. You know what I mean? Because I want to know right now. Now, uh, there's a couple of rules as our RC DC World says. One, there's a couple of rules, right? When it comes to anime, I'm an old school anime watcher. But how I fell into it was Dragon Ball, right? And I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about there's a couple of things here, right? So we used to watch Dragon Ball when it first came on Cartoon Network. First came on
Yep.
Cartoon Network, but when we found a comic book shop, we found out like, yo, oh my, they have the whole season already. That's already, dubbed.
Yep.
But let's just get in the beginning of it. What is your favorite anime? Dragon Ball
My
for me. Dragon Ball for
favorite.
me.
Okay. I like you said too. I got into anime through Dragon Ball. Watching on Toonami as a kid, that's how I got into anime. Well, that and I guess you gotta count Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess, but because they are animes, but like it was
Yeah,
Dragon Ball basically.
yeah,
But then for some reason, I was like 10 years old. I saw this ninja Naruto, and I was like, "What is this?" And like
yeah.
I fell in love, and I watched from the beginning to now, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "This is I love this so much." I think I watched it completely. You know what I mean? I could because the original Dragon Ball came out before I was even born. So I was like, I watched Naruto from the beginning as a kid to now. So it's probably my favorite is Naruto, honestly.
Wow. And I haven't even gotten to Naruto yet. I had a friend in college like, yo, man, you don't watch Naruto yet? I was like, man, I haven't found a good anime that I can get back into because at that
Mhm.
point, early 2000s, Dragon Ball GT may have already ended
Yeah.
as well. So then I was like, yeah, I don't know. When I watch stuff, the thing I like about Dragon Ball, I have Goku literally as my decal on the back of my Mac, right? He's like shooting his hands up. Everybody see me out in public. I got Goku in the back of my Mac. The thing I like about Dragon Ball is that Goku, first of all, he's funny, right?
Yep.
So of course, anime, different ones are funny all the time. They got weird quirkiness about it. Goku is funny, but when it comes to getting serious to fighting, you know what I
Oh.
mean? He's putting it in. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
and the battles last for different episodes, and it doesn't matter Broly or Frieza, Majin
Mhm.
Buu. He's serious. Then he's back to being silly again. You
Yeah.
know. And I just like the comedy. I guess why the Dragon Ball Z has a comedy and the drama. That's why I like
Mhm.
Dragon Ball. And now I'm still in the middle of Dragon Ball Super. You know how it used to be like you
Yeah.
move somewhere and then you don't have cable, and then you're like, oh, I ain't got cable, I can't finish watching. Or I was downloading it illegally, and then now the site don't work. Yeah, so I'm still in the middle, episode 76 of Dragon Ball Super.
Okay. Okay.
But here's a strange thing, and you tell me this, Steven. And you've been watching it for a long time, like me, anime. But ever
Yep.
since TikTok, this past couple of months here, is it just me? I'm sorry, ladies, but have you noticed all these? And now maybe they just trolling. All these fine girls. I'm talking about fine girls who don't know anything about anime. Now they talking about they watching anime. Have you noticed?
Yes.
I've been
Oh,
watching anime for a long time. I'm not talking about cute nerdy
I've
girls.
seen so many Sailor Moon cosplayers recently, and I'm like, wait a minute, you guys are watching Sailor Moon? Y'all don't even watch anime. Like, it is very random. I said maybe they're doing it because it's trendy, but I'm
Right.
like, I've been here since the beginning. I don't know where you
Right.
guys have been. I've been here from the beginning. I don't know.
Right. And
That was funny, man.
I'm not
I think
talking
from the
about,
beginning, man.
and yes, and I've seen plenty of girls, cute,
Oh
nerdy
man.
girls, right? I'm not talking about cute, nerdy girls. I'm talking about girls who are up here talking about, of course, they can easily say Goku now because it's popular,
Yeah.
and Dragon Ball because it's on, But yeah, I'm just talking about girls who like IG model. And like she
Yeah,
randomly,
I'm about to DM them and say, "Can you name 10 animes?" Bam, you
right.
can't name 10 animes in less than a minute. I don't believe you.
I'm, I'm talking about girls who like they should be in the strip club, right? Talking about, oh yeah, I watch Dragon Ball. Really? Do you? And this is how,
Exactly.
but
Yeah.
Steven, how you qualify somebody who says they watch anime. All you gotta ask is dub or sub. That's all you gotta ask,
Mm-hmm.
Steven.
That's
That's
it.
that's all you gotta ask.
That's it.
Dub
That's
or
it.
sub. If they don't know
That's
the
it.
answer to that,
That's it. Yep. That's it, man. Don't get me wrong. When I was young as a kid, when I first saw Dragon Ball, it was dubbed. But then as
mm,
I got older, I saw all the subbed anime, and I was like, I can't read and watch it at the same time. And then like I learned, I guess my eyes, grew into it. I was like,
yeah.
This is life. This is how you do it now. You gotta have sub.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it is
Yeah.
now, man.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, that's definitely the qualifier, man. But hey, I'm sorry. It's just funny to me. I
Nah,
told
it
my
is.
friend that who's she's a comic book writer as well, and she's like, oh no, chicks have always been. I'm like, no, we talking about like strippers. You know what I mean? Um,
Oh
yeah.
man.
So I did watch Soul Eater one
Okay.
summer. I was unemployed. I was watching Soul Eater
Okay.
for a good 10 episodes, but then it got, I don't know, it took a turn. It took a
Yeah,
turn, a
Soul
weird
Eater.
turn.
I finished Soul Eater, but like I didn't. I not that I didn't want to. But like it was okay, but like you said, after like halfway through the season, like I was like, all right, this is okay. I
Yeah.
don't not like the best anime, but it's decent. I think it was because I felt like they were very whiny. The main characters a
Yes.
little bit. Like I
Yes.
feel like Maka and Soul were very whiny. Like, oh, I can't beat this guy. What do I do now? I'm like,
Yes.
keep on fighting, man. What you think? Keep on fighting. Like
Eat
it
another
got a
soul.
little annoying. Yeah, like
Like,
keep on doing
eat
what you
another
gotta do. That's it. Like
eat another soul so you can get stronger and beat
exactly.
him.
Like yeah, yeah. It
Um
was good. It was all right though.
okay, all right. So you are the Bronx representer, you know what I mean? BX's finest, man. So, I mean, just more how do you go about, doing your comedy? How do you come up with your ideas for your hilarious YouTube? And I'm not capping. This ain't no cap at all. The gaming one, when the kid just you got, I don't want to tell it all, but when the kid's talking trash about you, how bad you are in Call of Duty, which is apparently true. Which is this a true story? Is this a true story? You get these kids are talking trash, and they make you mad, man. You have a bad game. They're like, okay, it's a bad game, y'all. Y'all see
Yeah.
this? But how do you come up with your ideas? And also, is that a true story?
Okay.
It's-
Well, it's not a true story. I didn't get caught out like that. It's not a true story. But you know what? I think like for me, I just like I love games and anime. So I think for me, I just think about like what are things that like actually have happened to people that I know, or even to me too in anime. Like when I watch it, kind of thing. I'm like that would be a funny skit, man. And I just like think about how I can make it even funnier, or write it down, and I start doing that. Go for it, That's honestly how I make it up. But most of it, honestly, because I know people who do certain things. People you watch dub and stuff, like make a video about that dub versus stuff kind of video. Just
yeah,
damn, just run with it, kind of thing. So like,
yeah.
yeah, that's usually how I do it.
Yeah. No, that is hilarious. You guys, of course, listening to this as well. Yeah, he just does a skit about kids talking trash, and then like he gets mad, and he says he's quitting gaming. He says he's quitting gaming. Um, but it's just hilarious, man. Good stuff, man. I'm telling you right now, y'all need to follow him and a friend. Follow Steven, man. You guys love anime and video game content, comedy. You know what I mean? So basically, yeah, this I definitely enjoy that, man. And I literally, I was like, ha ha. You know how you laughing like out loud, like literally, like
Nah, I hear you, man.
you had your
I hear
phone.
you, man.
Oh, is that me? Did I just do that? Did I just do that? So yeah, what are you working on coming up, man? And trying to grow your TikTok. You said you're trying to learn the renegade dances. What you got, what Steve Skits got going on. The
Oh man,
podcast
I
coming.
yeah, I really want to make an anime podcast. Like I want to do it where I watch older or new anime, it depending on what it is, and
Hmm.
just review it. Like maybe with the friend, and we review the anime, give like a 1 out of 10 score, and we'll tell you should you watch this or should you pass on this kind of podcast. It's really what I
Mm.
want to do. 'Cause I watch a lot of anime, so I got a lot of knowledge. So
Clearly,
you know what I mean?
clearly,
Like
clearly.
I so I honestly want to do that. Yeah, I'm trying to make that podcast happen very soon, like in the next month or so. I'm trying to make it happen, man. That
That i-
podcast.
that is dope. Now, no, I think that is like I was telling you earlier before we jumped in on the live. That's a dope idea, man. And yeah, a bunch of fans out there would just jump on top of that. Have you ever been to Comic Con?
Yes,
You
I've been
have
to Comic Con.
in San Diego.
No, the one in New York. That
Oh,
was
okay,
the
New York Comic Con. Okay,
But yeah,
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
to New York about like at least 5 times now. And
Mm-hmm.
then they just started the anime con like the month after here in New
Mm-hmm.
York. And I went to that last year and I loved it.
Really?
It was anime everywhere. And they had a bunch of anime games. They had like a Tokyo Ghoul game, One Piece game, everything was there. And you got to try all the games. You got to try the One Punch Man game. It was really fun. A lot of good stuff there, man. Really
Now,
cool.
when it comes to anime, it's so funny. One time in LA, I was just working and randomly went across the street by the convention center. I was like, what is. It was literally, oh, it was the dub show. It was the dub show. It was a
Mhm.
car show. But then they still had anime convention. Steven, the ladies have been hitting me up here and letting me know, Steven, are you dressing up? Are you cosplaying it, man? Are you cosplaying it up?
I do not cosplay, right? But I had a
The ladies,
friend.
the ladies are asking me.
She said, "I'm gonna do like a Harley Quinn cosplay. You want to do a Batman one?" I'm like, if I'm doing a Batman character, I'm probably gonna do a Penguin because of my size. But I said, I'll do it, man. I said, I'll do it. I'll go for it. I'll do it.
That's true.
That's
You
it,
would
man.
be you
Yeah.
would be a good penguin. There is I mean there is some dope cosplays that when you see people like
Mhm.
I mean I really love, for me, I love the Transformer ones when it was like a random
Yeah.
YouTube video or Instagram when the dude like transformed
Oh
literally.
yeah.
I was
Mhm.
like, yo, now see if I'm gonna do it, yes, I want something like that.
Yeah. You want to be official? Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's some freaky women out there, man. Anyway, just saying that, man. I'm just saying that, man. It's a freaky women out there, y'all. Steven said, but you definitely need to go to Comic Con in San Diego. I've never been. It's the hardest ticket, even in LA. It's the hardest ticket ever to get. You never.
Mhm.
I even tried to just work the event. Even working as a brand ambassador is hard to
Yeah.
get in, and then like you got to get a hotel with 20 fans. You got to
Mhm.
have that a year ahead of time. It's
Yep.
just too much. You know what I mean? It's just too much. I have friends that went, but in Atlanta, currently where I am, they have a Dragon Con.
Yes, I heard about that.
Yes, so
I
they do
heard about
have
that.
Dragon Con. I did not go, but they have a. I did see the parade. They have a parade as well.
Mm.
So a parade, and everyone, is in cosplay, is basically going down the street, going down,
Yeah.
literally in the middle of Atlanta, downtown in Peachtree. They just
That
going down Peachtree.
sounds like heaven there. That's what it sounds
Yeah,
like
so
to me.
you would love it. So you could definitely, of course, do Dragon Con, and I don't know what the other thing is with The Walking Dead. What is your, I didn't even ask what games outside of the one you suck at. What are your games that you're playing right now?
I actually been playing a lot of Borderlands 3.
Oh,
That
really?
came out, yeah. And I know it came out last September, but I've been playing. They have a few new DLCs now, so I've been playing Borderlands 3 a lot. Like it's a fun game.
Mm.
That's a game like I think everybody should try to play. Like I guess playing it alone is cool, but like definitely playing it with like a group of friends, at least four, 4-man squad, it'll be really cool. It's a good game. I really like it. That game.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Borderlands 3, y'all. He said
Mm-hmm.
Borderlands 3. And what is your favorite game of, I know this hard. Favorite. Well, you know what? Let's just do this. Can you do a top 5?
Top
Top
five.
5.
All right.
Doesn't matter the platform. I'll just say no
All right.
arcade.
In the top five, I'm not gonna say which number. 'Cause I can't say, but Halo 3 is definitely in there somewhere.
Woo.
God, I love
Yes.
Halo 3.
Yes.
Halo 3 is in there somewhere. I want to say Borderlands the series is in there somewhere as well.
Okay.
Black Ops 2
Black Ops 2.
gotta be up there.
Yes. Yes.
Black Ops 2 was the game.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else? Trying to think. The Last of Us can be up there too. Last of Us is really good. Last of Us is a really good one.
Last of
It's
Us.
sad one. It's sad one, but it's a really
Oh,
good one.
did you hear they are doing a movie? You heard that, right?
Yeah. I heard they even doing a show for Borderlands. Apparently,
Oh,
it's really random. I just heard about that. It's very very random. But I said I'll watch it, but it's
right.
random.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, hold up. That's like 3 though. That's like
But
4.
yeah.
Okay.
Trying to think, what else?
Of all time.
When I
Top
was
5.
younger, I used to love Strider. I play Strider. I used to love Strider.
Woo, yes.
That was my thing.
Nintendo.
And probably Smash Bros.
Oh, I mean, yes. You
There you
got
go.
it. Flat Smash Brothers, man.
Mhm.
I mean, classic.
Yep.
Of course, is out there now.
Yeah, on the
Nintendo.
Switch, yeah.
I've been fortunate. Actually, I did a little small gig Christmas holiday. I was working for Nintendo with Nintendo Switch. So
Okay.
I had to like always talk about, the selling point with Smash Brothers. And yeah, man. But it was I was working inside of Walmart's, whatever. But it was unique to talk to different age groups, different families, and how I feel like even though I never owned a Nintendo growing up, I still never owned a Nintendo. Well, I had a Switch, but it seems like Nintendo has always been family oriented.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know. When I was younger, I had the N64. That's my first console, N64, and I had Smash Bros on there and Mario Kart, and then they had the Pokemon Pokemon Battle League, something like that.
Yeah.
I love those games so much.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
them so much.
yeah. We couldn't afford Nintendo, so I started off with a Sega
Okay.
Master System first. All right, Sega Master Systems. Then I graduated to Genesis. All right, so we couldn't afford Nintendo, but I've been a Sega guy ever since, and I just of course, I played Nintendo at my friend's house, but I've been a Sega guy ever since, and of course, I was happy that Sonic the Hedgehog #1 got fixed. What did you think, Steven, when you saw Sonic the Hedgehog and it looked like he had the coronavirus? What did you think?
I thought it was a troll at first. I thought it was 6ix9ine. Somehow got right in there.
You a little boy to me. You a little boy. You a little. Oh,
and honestly, man, I thought it was a troll. I didn't think it was real. And they said, "No, this is a real movie." I'm like, Jim Carrey's there. So what? Wait, well, this is real then.
Right.
Like, they need to do this. I'm so happy they changed it because that was looking gross.
If you ain't got this watch, you a little boy to me. You a little boy. Yeah, I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? And I definitely had like Sonic the Hedgehog was like one of my first games, almost to the point. Steven, I have to tell you this, man. I got to be honest with you. I feel comfortable because I love all my people from the BX. All right. Shouts out to Cardi B. You know what I mean? Brat. I only go to BX in daytime. Only in the daytime. Steven, I ran track in high school and middle school. And in high school, I was just thinking about it. I almost had a Sonic the Hedgehog tattoo. I almost had it.
Oh.
I was like, look, and no one else got it. No one has Sonic. I'm fast. I'll put it on my arm, senior year. Yo, Sonic on the arm. You know what I mean? But then I didn't do it. I didn't pull the trigger. I thought, I kept seeing it online or somewhere random. I'm like, these don't look good. Now, when I Google it, Sonic the Hedgehog tattoos, they fire.
Would you get it now, though?
No, too late. Too late, man. Steve, I ain't running track, bro. All right, okay. Only thing I'm running to is the grocery store. All right. I'm running to Walmart. All right. Running back home. All right. I ain't running. Oh, I mean, in the gym. You know what I mean? In the gym. But that's about it. You know what I mean? But do you have a Sonic tattoo? No,
I do not.
Do you have any anime tattoos? Or
I don't, man. I had no tats at all. But if I ever get a tat, it's going to be Naruto right on my arm. If I get one, it's gonna be right there on my arm. It has to be one.
Wow.
I actually saw a guy downtown. They had like a Naruto, like in his Sage mode on his arm, and I was like, man, that is amazing.
Yeah.
If I get a tattoo, I'm going to get that.
Right.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. I think anime tattoos, definitely are like dope on people when you see them. Like, that's like when they get it real. I ain't talking about like jail tattoos. I'm talking about a real tattoo artist where that joint is. Oh, it looks fire. Like, okay, I want that. on me. So when you go to these cons, you get to
Yeah.
see like all the tattoos of people, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely seen a guy who had like Batman on the forearm and everything. I've
Mm.
seen dope Jokers, Harley Quinn, definitely Harley Quinn. Did you see the movie Harley Quinn? Did you see the Harley
I
Quinn
did.
movie?
I did,
What's
and
your
I feel
thought?
like
Let me know what's your thoughts.
I like Harley Quinn. I like the Birds of Prey. I think that I don't know. I feel like I would have wanted more like promotion for it in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like nobody even knew it came out. Like it happened so randomly. I was like, wait, is it a Harley Quinn movie? I didn't even know. I randomly just saw it one day, and then one day I said a lot of cosplayers in Comic Con every single year now has been Harley Quinn everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I just want to say
Oh
that
yeah.
it's been like, everywhere. I'm like every girl doing a Harley Quinn, even some guys doing Harley Quinn. So like
Whoa.
everybody's doing Harley Quinn now, man.
Pause.
That's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
I don't know the problem was. I think this is right before the pandemic dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like it was in January, right? They were promoting it, and I remember in Hollywood they had did in February time they had did the movie release where the premiere, and they had all the Harley Quinns on Hollywood Boulevard like doing that. I was like, oh, that's pretty sick. And the trailers I had saw they had started in December, and that's probably why you lost it in the shuffle because they started
Yeah.
showing the trailers in December, and it was just like okay January, and then we all got right after that the pandemic came to the United States, and then we all
Mm-hmm.
just kind of forgot, and then they had to like rush it out of the theaters to
Yeah.
pretty much be movie theater at home as they call it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, it was what I mean. I watched it. I feel I don't know. It was decent. I mean, out of a letter grade, I would probably give it a. I'd probably give it a C plus.
Okay.
I'd probably give it a C
Yeah.
plus, man. It could have been better. I liked it. A lot of parts of it, a lot of good action. With the backstory of Harley Quinn, a little bit we got to learn about, and but I still thought it's room for improvement.
The one thing I gotta say about DC is that they can never make a movie that was worse than Green Lantern, so they always got that going for them.
Work, work.
They're not going to be better than Green Lantern.
Oh, Green Lantern. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, that's
Green Lantern had to be the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. It still was terrible, man.
and what was bad? Me and my homeboy, shouts out to Kendrick, who's a comic book head. Literally, we had went to go see that at. He wanted to see it at midnight. You know what I mean? We
Mhm.
did it like midnight premiere. First of all, I was like mad sleep because I don't even do midnight premieres anymore. And
Yeah,
I was like mad sleepy. Then the movie was like trash. I was like, yo, this is terrible,
it
yo.
was awful, man.
I was like falling asleep in
It
this
was.
joint. It was long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it was terrible. But I don't know, man. DC just what do you think, man? DC just can't get it right, man.
The thing I feel like DC, I think when they saw that Disney bought over Marvel and started having like the Avengers, like each individual Avenger having their movies first, it was really great. And I guess they felt, like, we want to have that buzz too. They made the Justice League without making the individual movies first, and I think that's what like messed them up. Like I wanted to have a Cyber movie first,
Mm.
Aquaman before, Flash beforehand, then bring in Justice League, and then after that bring it on and Martian Manhunter and like and Hawkeye, Hawk Girl, something like that, afterwards. But like they just rushed it, and like
Yeah.
even the villain, Steppenwolf, like nobody. We didn't even know
We
who
didn't
that
ask
was.
him.
Like we
Right.
like, who was that? Come on,
Who?
no, like we know what it's for the comic books, but like we wanted to like a build it with Thanos. Like it was like for years seeing Thanos and every in little clips and movies.
Yeah.
And when he came in, you were like, oh, that's Thanos. Like this is the villain's
Yeah.
villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Steppenwolf, I'm like, you saw him for like 10 minutes. Like, who is this guy? Like it was nothing.
Right.
And that was
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely. I just DC just continuously dropped the ball. I just think that they saw that Marvel's getting so popular, they're trying to
yeah.
rush stuff to try to
Yep.
get popular. You know what I mean? And they just trying to like throw stuff out there. But then once that fails, they just go right back to Batman. They just go right back because that's the only thing they can do. Is like, okay,
Have
we
you
gotta do
seen the
it.
Robert Pattinson Batman?
No.
Yeah, boy, Robert Pattinson will be the new Batman. And I
I
think it's a very weird choice to have him as Batman. It's a very weird. I don't know. I saw him in the Batman suit. I'm like, he looking a little scrawny to be Batman. I'm just saying. Batman is usually built. Batman knows a whole bunch of different martial arts. You gotta be built to be Batman. So I don't know if he'll do a good job as Batman. I'm very nervous for that.
he
See him
he
as
could
Batman.
have
I don't know.
he could have been Robin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yes, not
maybe like, a
yeah,
young Robin. Like I don't know because like
yes.
he's I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't know
Um,
what they're gonna do with that, man.
yeah, man. It's pretty sad. I'm a Marvel guy. I
Mhm.
don't
Same,
read
same.
comics anymore.
Mhm.
But when I first was young, I was hitting X-Men. That's what I was reading. And
Yeah.
yes, and I had Superman, but pretty much I know the X-Men story, and that just brought me into Marvel, and of course, so I just pretty much was just pretty much
Wait,
all X-Men.
so how do you feel about Dark Phoenix, the movie that came out like recently? How do you feel about that movie?
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Did I?
Yeah,
That's,
I
I
heard
haven't seen it
it
yet.
was,
Yeah, I heard it's
it
bad,
was
and then
terrible.
like, yeah, and that Hollywood just they just ran it because we quarantine. They just released it. Like, oh, here you go, and here's Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah.
um,
It's even for Apocalypse, I kind of felt like again like this they did with Stephen from DC. Like we there was no build up to Apocalypse, and then we saw him for like 10-15 minutes in the movie, then he got beat up, and like Apocalypse is hella strong. So for him to
right,
get beat up that quick is like, come on now, like
right,
what's
yeah,
happening here, man? Like
yeah.
it
That's
was
what.
too weird for me.
Yeah, like when you hear big names like Apocalypse, I know for a fact that he's like a Thanos level. You know what I mean? Like wiping
Mm-hmm.
planets out. So, but
Yep.
what I am super excited for, and I have been atting them for the past 4 years now on Twitter. I am super excited. I was happy that I finally got my Venom movie. All right, I called for Venom first. All right, because I
Yes.
used to read Spider Man too, and so
Mm-hmm.
then after that, I got my Venom finally after 1,000 Spider
Mm-hmm.
Man movies. Tobey Maguire.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I said, can we have Carnage? I was like, hey, look, I don't want another Venom movie. Can I have Carnage? Because I know
Mm-hmm.
Carnage don't give an F. And that,
You
what I
don't.
mean, I wanted the level of Thanos, how he don't give an F. Carnage don't. He will rip your body apart.
Yo,
You
Carnage
know,
does not care.
and now they say
Carnage
that
is crazy, man.
Carnage is gonna be next, and I'm super happy. I'm super
Mm-hmm.
happy, man.
Same
I'm
here.
excited, and I think it says it's gonna be rated R. Of course, it has to
Mm-hmm.
be. It has to be.
That's
So,
what I think. I think with Deadpool, they did a good job leaving it rated R because Deadpool was amazing. I love
oh,
Deadpool.
I
I love
love
Deadpool.
Deadpool. It was just Ryan was is excellent. It was excellent comedy,
Mm-hmm.
and I read. Well, I was at a comic book store. I flipped through a couple of Deadpools before, and I remember it
Yeah.
being funny like that. I was like, oh, if they do Deadpool, it's got
Mm-hmm.
to be funny. You know what I mean? These little quick little quips he used to always do, and
Yeah. Deadpool's hilarious, man.
it was perfect. I
It
will have
was.
to ask you this. This is the hot seat, man. This is the Kenyon Comedy Show. All right, we talking comics, we talking games. You know what I mean? All my favorites here with Steven, man, at Steven Skits, Oven Score at Steve Skits. Um, and people get kind of crazy about me when I say this. What is your favorite Marvel movie
Favorite Marvel movie.
right now? What is your favorite Marvel movie? As you think, I'm going to
Okay.
help
Okay.
you out
Okay.
here. This is what
All
people
right.
trip me out, and they be like, "No, what?" I'm going to tell you something right now. Okay, the last Infinity War now is number one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
part one, I guess. Right, you got to put part two at number two. But number three for me is Winter Soldier, not Black Panther. Winter Soldier. And when I tell people, they were like, I'm like, yo, Winter Soldier was
Mm-hmm.
fire.
No, it was. It was. It was. It was.
Fire. Then Black Panther. Right?
Yeah.
But the problem with Black Panther is he's the docile Black Panther in this Black Panther. He wasn't
Yeah.
the one that was like killing stuff later. He's like the docile one. And I'm like, y'all really gonna start with this one?
I think for me, one of my favorites is definitely Civil War. I really enjoy Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Captain America. That was really good.
Oh yeah, Civil War. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Civil War was really good. Like you said,
Yes.
Infinity War part one and two was amazing.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to think. Like probably my favorite. I'm trying to think, man. It's definitely actually. You know what it is? Like well, it's not my favorite, but like one that I loved a lot was Thor Ragnarok because it reminded me so much of
Really?
Guardians of the Galaxy, like the comedy,
Yeah.
and I love that comedy in Thor Ragnarok. And I love Guardians of the Galaxy too. because they're just
Yes.
hilarious, and
Yes.
I love see comedy when I'm watching. It's
Yeah, no, you kind of going in and out right now. It always gets like that. We're about to end.
like
It's
it started
live,
was
y'all. It's live, y'all. It's okay. Steve is going in and out.
all right, sorry.
No, you good. Yes, definitely love the Guardian of the Galaxy. I didn't even know who they were, but then you give me a movie and it's phenomenal. So definitely love the Guardians of Galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
man. Yeah, no, those are all good choices, man. But I'm telling you guys, Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
man, that was And did you see when I
Mm-hmm.
saw Infinity War 2? I took my whole family, and I just had to see it in IMAX. Like I was like, look, I told my wife, look, we going in IMAX. We ain't going nothing less than IMAX
Yeah,
for Infinity
you got to
War.
go IMAX, or there's no point in going.
But when that, but when I was at the theater though, I mean, I had pumped this up so long, and then when I got to the theater and I saw that ticket price for a family of 3, I said, "Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
Marvel, take my
Mm-hmm.
money." I said, "Ooh,"
Mm-hmm.
I just was like
Yep.
$45. You know,
Yep.
California
I'm actually curious
prices.
what's gonna happen now with like the movie theaters after the pandemic. 'Cause I feel like a lot of them can't really recover now because people aren't gonna be going to the movies now. They're just gonna watch movies at home now. So
Yeah.
it's sad because I know the movies was I loved going to the movies as a kid and even now. So I wonder what's gonna happen now. It's I don't know.
Yeah, it is they're gonna take a hit, man, but I think, we all still, like you said, I think people, yes, we have I'm an actor, and I know that the Hollywood model, we definitely enjoy that, but I'm always about progression, futurist, some would say. You know what I mean? Yes, I think some movies should be released as this theater on home format, right? But when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to like a Marvel movie, DC, if they can get their stuff together. Uh Stuff like that, big stuff like that. Um, it would still be great. I don't care. There's smaller movie theaters. You can social distance in a movie theater. And your house can't get as black. I mean, at my income level right now, it can't get as dark as a movie theater. You know what I'm saying, Steve? So I mean, you just enjoy that. I don't enjoy the prices of everything else, but just like you, Steven, I know like you and everybody in the Bronx, you stop and get some snacks from the bodega first. All right.
Yeah, you're right. You put that right in the jacket and you're good to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, you good to go. Yo, this is hilarious. One time, me and my wife go to like we was like in this movie theater. It was a nice AMC. It's in Orange County, and
Yeah.
like it was the AMC where you can order drinks and food from your seat. Those ones. It's like
Okay.
my first
Okay.
time seeing that joint. I had snuck in like this thing on it was like goobers. It was like dark chocolate goobers, right?
Okay.
And I get in, right? Protocol. I get in, yo, Steve. I get in. The chairs recline. I like, yo, this is good. Me and her. I'll put the goobers right beside me, right? And the theater don't have dark chocolate. AMC don't have dark chocolate. They
Yeah.
ain't got this flavor. I got it from the Dollar Tree. Yo, it was just me and my wife in the theater, and this dude, I'm not even paying attention. This dude comes right beside me, right beside me. He said, "Excuse me, sir." I was like, "Oh crap, I'm found out." He said, "Do you guys need anything?" I said, "Nah, we good, bro. We good. You ain't got to see these exclusive goobers." um, but yo, man, yeah, I think the theaters will still be out there. But we'll see. We'll see, man.
Yeah, man.
But yo, man, it has really been a pleasure, man. Somebody who's a fan of all the things that I love, man. And just for audio purposes, let everybody know where they can find you on social.
Find me on Instagram at Steveskits underscore, on YouTube, Steve Skits, and on TikTok at Steve Skits.
Yes, you see
Yeah.
that, folks? TikTok. Get on TikTok. Steve Skits,
Yep.
man. Hilarious. Please, 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 guys, make sure you go ahead and follow him. Shouts out to you. Once again, you watching this on a replay, shouts out to you. Make sure you share this. If you listen to this podcast, make sure you share with the friend. Internet People Podcast. You'll be able to hear this audio with me and Steve. And hey, brother, I wish you much success. as New York
Thank you very
opens
much, man.
back up. Man, New York, support your boy Steve right here. Let's all go follow him right now, man. He can get 1,000 followers.
Thank you,
All
man.
right. All right, bro.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. Peace. Yeah. All right, guys. That's been another episode of the Kenyon Comedy Show. Internet People Podcast. Thank you for checking it out, y'all. Make sure you follow Steveskits, man, right now, man. Hilarious, funny guy, and really enjoyed it. If you want to teach him Call of Duty tips, teach him how to play Call of Duty for real, do that as well, man. Send him a DM. You want some anime? What's the best anime? All these questions we talk about, these topics. Go ahead, text him. DM him. What's really a good anime he should watch? Give him some suggestions. It's your boy Kenyon. You can follow me on YouTube, on Instagram at Kenyon Long, on Twitter, right, at Comedy Kenyon, and on Facebook if you're over 65 years old, Kenyon Comedy. Of course, it's Kenyon Comedy on TikTok as well, where I'm dropping fire on that head top. And the podcast is now out, guys. Internet People, where I would do these interviews as well as I'll go and just do a random episode as well, talking about topics going on this week. Internet People Podcast is streaming on all platforms. Make sure you comment on the show and subscribe as we grow this comedy podcast. It's your boy Kenyon. I holla.